glorious. Absolutely glorious from Conway. 4 runs to the total.
Again, just looking just to pitch it up. That is such a strong area from Devon Conway. Again, we're just seeing some nice timing from him. Maybe he likes that bat. Yeah, the crowd catch is actually something become quite popular, isn't it? It's part of the t20. We had a t-shirt that you had to wear, and you feel hits the bat a lot harder.
That has gone high and on the boundary rope. That should be 6. Drilled through the offside. 4 runs to end the over, 10 from it. 4 gone, 31 without loss.
Surface at the moment with the new ball.
Looking at that again, I wonder if Jason Smith didn't give himself the best chance there. Devon Conway has. That has been walloped. What a shot.
Climbs into that one, Devon Conway. It's just the width on offer. Goes to the short ball. Does Bartman, and it's right outside that off stump. It means that Conway's able to free the arms, gets a good look at it, and good contact to go along with it. A solid start for New Zealand in the power play. Devon Conway got himself started nicely, clipped off the toes. There haven't been a huge amount of boundaries throughout. That one a standout from Tom Latham. He's only faced the 9 deliveries in his first 6 overs. 1-4, 1-6 for him. 4 boundaries for Conway.
That is such an imbalance, isn't it? 20 Maharaj. Left arm orthodox. First over outside the power play. A little bit more support in the field. Keshav. Bowled so well in Tauranga. A lot of talk about. Over the wicket. Left-handed Conway. Conway doesn't get all of that, but he may just get enough. He does. Despite the best efforts of Hiraman.
And tougher ask for Maharaj. Starting to 2 left-handers. Immediately, eyes light up for Devon Conway. Onto the slog sweep early. They will be looking to target him.
He likes the sweep, he likes the reverse, and this time he's perished because of it. Tom Latham couldn't have picked out the fielder any better if he tried. He will be so disappointed. Barman takes the catch. Maharaj has the big wicket.
Now, I talked about the importance, just a hint of spin there. What they will always get here and Ham could not have picked the fielder out any better. Tom Latham gone for 11. New Zealand lose their first with 48.
Tim Robinson couldn't quite get going in Tauranga, but he has the ability, he has the strike rate. He's got a T20 international century to his name as well. Well, he doesn't miss that. Oh, that's through the fence. You've got to get that quickly in Hamilton. Don't. Kim Cotton's out with the replacement balls. And she's there because of this. It's a beautiful shot. Front foot extended. Lovely.
That's the thing, we know not big boundaries here at Seddon Park, especially on the square side. And so when you do have a favourable matchup, which Conway will feel, left arm orthodox spinner turning into him, he will feel that's his matchup to take full toll of. So good to see straight away, took the aggressive approach, looked to take it on, rewarded with a couple of boundaries.
Well, he'll be thinking that arm ball next over, Maharaj, because Conway wants to sweep. He's going to be thinking about that one. He can slide across the face of the left-hander. Yeah, got him. Looking to cut it away, bottom edge, onto the stumps. Big, big moment. George Linder makes another breakthrough.
Now turn and bounce there. Does his Here's Tim Robinson to deal with it, but it is jagged away, bottom edge, back onto the stumps. He looks back in shock as to what has happened. Short stay for Tim Robertson tonight, gone for one. New Zealand now 55 for two. Looks a real struggle. He's got the ability to fight through that, but a Devon Conway in full flight is something special to watch.
Found the gap. Beautifully played, powerful shot. Kelly's been looking in that area, looking to get his game going through that mid-wicket region. This time he was quickly onto length.
It gets into position smartly, fast hands through the ball, and then it's just picking a spot. Splits them right down the middle, two boundary riders.
Obvious frustration. Kelly. That is drag flick to the boundary for four. What a fantastic shot this is. Kelly made himself move the feet, using the depths of the crease. It was a wide delivery. Kelly got himself into a great position early here.
Yeah, well, he moves early. Linda's tried to hide it outside the off stump.
Hurries through that delivery again, Linda, and Nick Kelly likes it. A little bit of extra pace to play with. That has been whacked to the boundary once more. He's been very leg side today, Nick Kelly, and he has profited.
Both wickets have fallen to the spinners. Maharaj 1 for 21, Linda 1.
So he's a hard bloke to get out.
Tries to go big. There's a field on the boundary, and he will watch it sail over the rope for 6. What a way to get to 50 for Devon Conway. He's first against South Africa. He's 13th in the format.
Yeah, didn't think he got this quite well enough. It wasn't timed brilliantly and did hold up off the surface a little. Wasn't the slow ball. Maybe that's what saved and got enough of it. Got good extension through. Hung in the air for a long time, but in the end it was safe. And a good 50. Typical Conway, very, very competitive.
Nicely struck down the ground. Misfield, 4 runs. Momentum with New Zealand at the moment.
Maharaj has missed that one. Not great. He got across and went over the top of it. Classic old Harbour Bridge, they call that. Just avoid eye contact.
Mulder has the last laugh. It was an important breakthrough because this partnership was gaining momentum. South Africa strike.
Cracking slide ball. And it had Kelly's feet going absolutely nowhere. Off cutter. Top of middle, so it did bounce, but it was the length there, and Kelly was disappointed because he really just stood and poked. So he has to go for 21. Disappointed because it was a reasonable start for him. 92 for 3.
5. A chat with Devon Conway as he strode out to the middle. And this is why he's here.
Yeah, just a well-pitched off cutter. Right that in between length. I really don't know what Nick Kelly was trying to do with that.
Projected score at this current rate, 167. New Zealand will want more. 10 to the over will take them to 182. Really enjoyed Mitch Santner with the bat in recent times. Obviously, Bevan Jacobs missing out today. Josh Clarkson coming in. So Santner in at 5. 4 runs of the first delivery. George Linda.
Well, maybe I don't need to go out there. It tells me everything I need to know.
You could see that coming. He set himself up so well, did Mitch Santner, and he's got all of that.
Yeah, better option. Use the bounce and go into the onside. It wasn't actually that short. But because he was sweating on it, because he was hanging back, was protecting, looking for that delivery. He was on to it in a shot.
Yeah, the double teapots out, 13 from the over, 1 ball to go. Santner suddenly 16 from 12, 1-4, 1-6. He goes again, cries of catch it. No, that will go for 4. Hope that spectator's all right. 1 and over for New Zealand, 17 from it, 119 for 3. Just over of the innings so far. It's courtesy Mitch Santner. 6 overs. Got him! Bartman rattles the stumps here at Seddon Park. And the captain's got to go.
Timely, they did. New Zealand was starting to get some impetus here. They needed to break this partnership. Santner was starting to get in and look dangerous. Cross seamer. He's played it as if it's kept low, but I don't think it has. It's hit top of the stumps. This wasn't the room he wanted. Cramp for room, out for 20. Good little 20, 120 for 4.
Jimmy Neesham out in the middle now to join Devon Conway. Set batter. And South Africa with a crucial breakthrough in this 15th over. And this is why he's here.
Yeah, this is the length, I think, on the surface. It angled in, hit that in-between length. A little bit of two-pace, awkward, sort of spongy slow bounce. Just clipped the top.
Really, really good all-round option.
That's a bit greedy. And that's up. That's what I mean about cutting down the options. That's a top edge and taken by Esterhuizen. That's the end of Conway. It was a hit-and-miss 60 for him today, but an important innings in the context of this match. But that angled in delivery, they have done their homework, the South Africans. Slower ball, rolled the fingers over the top. Conway through the shot.
Nice catch. Sticking as much those slower deliveries into the wicket. Conway's gone for 61, 24 for 5.
McConkey getting an intel dump from Jimmy Neesham. 18th match today for the Canterbury White Ball captain. He's there because of this. Conway just the arms tangled up a touch. And Vian Mulder watched Esterhuizen come out. Takes a knee to finish. Graceful catch.
Nick Kelly might be the slight exception to that. But
through those. It's Kutsia. He tries a slow ball as well, and that's been picked up beautifully by McConkey and deposited behind square for 4.
yeah, a few overs to go in this innings. New Zealand will be saying what score do they want to be able to defend. It's a leg cutter. It's just slid on down that leg side, and it's really tight pockets in those corners.
Edge gone. Right across the face, at pace, Coetzee strikes. He gets his first of the night. Big wicket of Jimmy Neesham. He wanted him, he enticed the drive. He's been pinned down, he's been caged up, Jimmy Neesham.
Probably expecting the slower ball to be a little bit tighter to him. That was on pace, 145 k an hour. He's a good, smart bowler. He's been around the traps for a long time. Jimmy Neesham's gone for 8, 140 for 6.
Looked away, and there's one of them. Behind square for 4, Clarkson, his first boundary of the night.
Just the line, the length allowed him to pick that up as well. Into sort of more of those traditional areas, that back hip area. Try and reduce the swinging arc. He's a guy that you can bowl full underneath the bat at the
16 and
stumps.
17, they go for just, or 15 and 16, go for just 3 and 4 respectively. I mean, that puts the brakes on big time. No brakes here. That's acceleration. That's Cole McConkey at his best. Hitting straight in the V. And a fight on the bank now over the ball.
He's always premeditating to get down, negate any sort of spin and bounce. Oh, nice bit of fielding. How did she end up with it?
Because she's no doubt about that. He is, as mentioned, one of the big hitters in the game. And there you go. That is a sizable 6, Josh Clarkson.
Now, he's a guy that is a stand and deliver it. Just give himself that length by creating it. Quick feet back. Fast hands. All he had one thought is, how do I put it that far into the crowd?
Catch it. And again. Straight down the ground this time. Clarkson. He is knocking that ball into next week.
As Tommy says, you know what, I know you're going to bowl it wider. You've got those 2 fielders set out there. I'm just going to get to it. What's his comeback here? Is it flat and fast at the stumps, or is he going to try and push it a little bit wider and slower again?
Oh, I think it's got to be flat and fast. Try to get under the bat arc. Oh, he hangs it wide. He'll have to bowl that again. I don't know if Keshav Maharaj, had he been given his time again, would have bowled the last over here. I don't think he would have. Oh, that's gone right past him. It'll be 4 to finish for New Zealand. That is a big final over for them. 24 runs off the final over, and suddenly New Zealand now with a very defendable total. 175 for 6 they finish.
That just shows his power. Biggest over in New Zealand's innings. This is the last one. You feel 175 is a quality score here on this wicket. It's not challenging, it's hard for batters to get in. I just wonder though, maybe that dew that we're starting to see form just allowed the ball to slide on. That's an important last over though.
And tough for a spin bowler too. Dew on the ball, trying to make sure the grip is there. Anyway, take nothing away from Clarkson. 26 off 9, how similar to Kato Reineke earlier in the women's game for South Africa. A big final over, balloons the score. 176 required for victory for South Africa. And here is the bowling cards. Coetzee, Mokoena and Bartman all getting through their 4 overs. Have 175, which means South Africa will need 176 at 8.8. And that 20 over chase will be starting very soon.